Good day and welcome to Daddies.
Hello.
Hi.
How's everyone doing today?
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah?
Well, I've been better.
He's been better. But he's ready to give some advice, aren't you?
If you can call it advice, sure.
Some people were furious, livid, mad, crazy in the chat last time because their comment or message wasn't read.
What?
There are thousands.
There are.
So we're trying to get through them as we see them.
Yes,
Now, Trot's had a look at some, haven't you? Son?
Yes, we like to approach all kinds of issues here at Daddies, not just dicks and dogs.
Dicks and dogs, yes. Avoid those.
Here we go.
Where possible.
This is from Will. Hi, Will. Hi, Hat Daddies. I've been receiving the most erotic Vietnamese landmines from my partner lately. However, I've started to form a rash on my chest area. Any ideas what this could mean? Cheers, Will.
Ooh.
Now, before
A rash.
we get stuck into this,
Dangerous.
pun intended, Vietnamese landmine. Could we get a description, an apt description for our viewers?
Can we
out there that
define a
aren't-
Vietnamese landmine?
Well, obviously, there was the huge war between America and the ruling government at the time, was
Pre-context
it?
to it, nice. Oh,
So,
sorry, I typed in Vietnamese landmine, and our video came up first.
oh, nice.
Skyblock. Which
So if
was
you need
sick.
to learn more, use that.
Yeah, Vietnamese landmine is also slang for taking a dump on somebody's chest and then slapping it with your hand.
As if to recreate an explosion.
What would happen if one were to stand on a Vietnamese landmine? Yeah.
I mean,
shit
It's
instead.
defined on the Urban Dictionary as Vietnamese landmine: squatting over a sleeping person, pooping on their chest,
Sleeping.
slide back, slap the pile of shit while screaming, landmine!
Well, I think it's quite erotic, personally.
In context,
That's not the question.
Kaito passed out first at the party, so we gave her a Vietnamese landmine. Hashtag Dirty Sanchez.
That's something different.
That's something
Okay, so what can we do about the rash on your
Yes,
chest?
why is there a rash in the first place? That's.
Oh, yes.
Is there something?
You need to check your partner's diet, I think.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Go to a supermarket, buy some worming pills. Do you get those at supermarkets? I've never had a dog that needed worming.
Yeah, I think so.
Or like a pet store. Go to Pets
store.
at Home.
Pets at home. in the
Other
UK.
pet stores are available. Buy some worming tablets. Feed them to your partner covertly.
Yes,
And
crush them up.
Yeah.
What's your method?
See
Would
if
you
the rash improves.
crush them?
yeah.
I'm asking if you want the popular drink Crush 'em
From KFC.
from KFC.
The worst milkshake of any fast food place ever.
Dreadful. Not getting a sponsorship from them anytime soon.
I do love KFC though, but just that fucking drink, man.
Not for the Crush-ems.
Not for the crush.
Anyway, you crush them up and mix them into their porridge and or cereal and or meal.
You gotta really hope that they eat some sort of paste-based meal.
Yeah. Or you sprinkle it into their drink, but that could lead to other questions, and they might see that and then be like, "Whoa, what are you getting in my drink there?"
So this is from Jonathan. He asks,
Hi, Jonathan.
Hi, Jonathan.
"Hey Hat Daddies, I'm just starting A-levels and don't know what to do about my options. I'm definitely doing maths, physics and music. I'm also doing further maths, but don't know if I should continue to do it. Is it too much to do 4 A-levels? What are your thoughts? What did you do for A-levels? Humble brag. Any response, comical or serious, would be greatly appreciated."
Okay,
it doesn't say
well,
humble brag, but
doesn't
I
say
feel like a
humble
person
brag,
doing
yeah.
physics, maths, music, and then wondering if they should be doing further maths.
Did you do 4? Did you?
I did 4 to start with.
You did 4?
Well,
Okay.
AS levels, and then did 3 A levels.
I started with 4 AS levels, dropped the whole thing, and did a BTEC.
BTEC in music, was it?
No. in
Oh, film,
moving
sorry, yeah.
image.
I did 3. The
Right.
classic standard 3,
Yeah.
which was film studies, photography,
Aren't they
and
the-
media studies. Very boring.
All
very
they're kind of
basic,
all the same thing.
very similar. I was very targeted. I was very
So I
much
went
just
for the
like, look, take a
diploma.
shot in all of them. Media studies was really boring.
Yeah.
Like
That was
really
one of mine
dull.
too.
I didn't
I
enjoy it
did
as
media
much.
studies, art, music, technology,
Very
and
good. That would have been a good
dogfighting.
substitute.
Dog
Dogfighting. Did you take that one?
Yeah,
Did you pass that one?
absolutely flying colours.
No, I failed, man.
I
The
did.
dogs all died.
Actually, I started off right. I think I started off with 5. But
5?
yeah.
Oh, I did computing
Humble
too.
brag.
That was the other one.
I did really well on my GCSEs,
Yeah.
or well, quite well at my GCSEs. That stopped. Like my academic achievement for me stopped at secondary school.
Yeah, sure.
I'll just say that to start with. But
Can you stop being so
the funny thing is,
excitable and energetic, please?
huh?
Can you stop being so excitable?
He's
and energetic?
excitable.
Sorry.
He
So I took chemistry
Ah.
to start. So I did chemistry, law, philosophy, English literature and language, and psychology.
Humble brag.
Psychology.
Yeah, but no, it doesn't matter.
Follow up
You
with
can
that.
take as many of the fucking things as you want, Trot, to start
Yeah,
with. If you
can
don't
do.
go through with it,
Cut out that skit.
it doesn't matter.
You didn't get the if you didn't get the
So I
final
dropped
result.
chemistry after my first chemistry lecture.
Oh, really?
Because it involves maths, and I'm terrible at maths. So that went out the window first day. And the hardest thing we did was fucking shave an orange. That was too much for me. Shaved an orange. Yeah, because it's something to do with
citrus and
acidity.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I dropped psychology at A level because AS was enough for me, and A level just became really boring and all about ethics.
And that's something you do not agree with.
Yeah,
don't agree with that.
But anyway, 4 A levels is doable if you're smart. You're clearly smart because you're doing maths and physics. Music, anyone can do music.
At the same time,
I guess the only damage
you were smart.
Sorry?
I thought you were smart.
I thought I was smart at secondary school, yeah.
So maybe this person thinks they're smart.
It's worth giving it a try, though. I think that's the end message is give it a try, right?
Well, I guess, yeah. Just do it. There's no harm. And then also, it shows you that, I'm not as smart as I thought it was. It's a very sobering, harrowing experience.
There's no shame in quitting.
Realising that perhaps your teachers at secondary school told you too many good things about you. Maybe they, elevated your idea of your abilities.
Maybe you're not as good as you think.
And college is all about the harrowing, grounding experience of learning that you're just like all the other schmucks, and you might as well party really hard.
Yeah. And wind your fucking neck in.
Yeah.
Boffin.
Fuck off, Jonathan. See you later.
Let's find some audio messages here.
Good luck.
Hi Hat Daddies, I am currently off my face on brandy shots, and I was just wondering what your advice is for cutting off a toxic friendship. I have had to do this so many times throughout my life, but it usually just requires telling them to fuck off, and I don't really think that's the best way to go about it, so I would really, really appreciate your advice. Okay, love you lots. This is Joey, by the way. Bye!
Nice. Joey. Thanks, Joey. For your message. Toxic relationships or friendships.
Now, are we talking poisonous?
Potentially. She did say the word toxic.
No, as in, are they venomous?
Well, again, potentially, she said toxic.
Are we talking in this sort of friendship and personality way?
I think maybe
that distinction needs to be established.
Maybe there's a negativity there. Maybe they're bringing them down. Maybe there's...
Are they able to spit venom?
I don't
as a defense
know if that's necessarily an issue, but how would you handle it if either way?
If they were capable of spitting venom.
If they were capable of spitting venom, what would you do, Trot?
I would never be friends with someone that could spit venom.
Okay,
why?
What if you found out late in the relationship, in the friendship?
What if it's your partner and you realise you can never kiss them?
You're like, God damn, you've just spat venom in my face. That's disgusting.
I don't know, I feel like I need advice now.
Yeah, do you want some advice on what happens to meet a person who spits venom?
What if someone becomes venomous all of a sudden?
Well, I guess maybe you'd skirt around the issue a little bit. It depends on how direct you want to be, and also other social connections you have, because if it damages one thing, you might damage other things, and maybe you need to think about those aspects and how the dominoes topple.
And if you've got loads of friends, you can afford to lose a few, right?
Exactly. Friends are currency in this scenario.
Now, on a serious note, if you've had to get rid of multiple toxic relationships, you probably do want to look at yourself.
Find a mirror.
Yeah,
find one and look into it.
There's
Maybe
something about you that's either attracting toxic people, or the relationships you're having with friends are becoming toxic in part because of them and in part because of you.
I'm going to make a wild assumption here.
Go on.
Okay, do it.
She's been taking lots of brandy shots.
Okay, we got that much.
So she's in a state of mind where she starts thinking about toxic relationships, and that suddenly is a problem.
Definitely.
Beforehand, maybe not. In which case, I say to you right now, whilst you're drunk, get a piece of paper and write a note to yourself with your current feelings. Say, hey, me. It's me again. You can always start with that. You can change that if you want.
Or hey, Joey, it's Joey. Hey, Joey, it's Joey. Sounds good.
And just say, I really don't like this toxic relationship, and I'd like to know how you, sober me, feels about this. And then compare. And then really feel, this is how I really feel. Is it just because I'm taking lots of brandy?
Yeah, also, if you've got a completely different state of mind when you're drinking and when you're sober, that's kind of worrying as well.
That needs to
that's a strange relationship with alcohol.
Right, so I was having kinky sex with my girlfriend the other night, and believe it or not, she managed to get an almond and 5 anal beads stuck up my rectum. I'm having trouble scraping them out. I was in Cabot Circus the other day, and I'm pretty sure they're attached to my intestines. Any tips or advice to get them out? I really need help, boys.
Comes from
this is genuine
Jacob,
panic in the voice there.
Name it. Almonds. Have you had? We've mentioned almond milk. In the past.
Almond drink.
It's not called milk, of course.
It's a suitable alternative, but what isn't a good suitable alternative to anal beads are almonds.
Definitely.
So maybe avoid
They're
the
not nearly
organic
big
options
enough, are
next time. However, he is stuck in a predicament. I don't know why he name dropped Cabot Circus in the middle of that, but fair enough.
Well, that's where he was when he experienced it. Sometimes those type of things stick in your mind.
Just to let us know that
like,
there's a
where were
real
you
and present
when-
threat.
See,
Princess Di's funeral was on. Where were you?
I was
at home and I saw it on TV
Yeah, I
first.
was in
I was
my
playing
house
with
on
the
Yeovil.
Scalextrics. So we all remember harrowing moments by where we were at the time. So that's probably
true.
what happened.
But don't
Cabot
let it put
Circus
you
is
off
now
going
a
back.
trigger for this person.
To the capitalist place for Cabot Circus.
Of course, yeah. There's other places to shop.
Cabot
But
Circus.
not for
in
almonds,
answer
I've
to your
never bought almonds
question,
there.
drink about 6 cups of coffee, get some garden hose, put one end up your ass, one end in your mouth, and suck as hard as you can.
Yeah,
Tight
if that
seal.
doesn't work, rinse out with the shower head, get in there, and then do it again. Just rinse, repeat.
Yeah, 6
That's what
cups
that
of
term
coffee.
came. That's where that term came from. Specifically, that
you
action.
won't sleep, but you will shit. That's the promise of 6 cups of coffee. Hello, Hat Daddies. I'm writing to you from the country of New Zealand. And I've learned that science has recently discovered New Zealand is fictional.
Accent twitch.
I would like to find out what people like me can do when they learn they may be living somewhere that doesn't exist. Forever your Hat Kitty. Rube.
This is the Schrodinger's cat mentality. And we've seen it many times before, too many times. In fact, I'm boring myself with the answer because I've heard it so many times.
Well, what's the
So
answer?
basically, he thinks he's in New Zealand, and that doesn't exist,
Right.
right? So, but he still exists as a person. He contacted us via email, which is definitely
Did
him.
he
It
though?
was real.
Well, no, it's real.
What if he's just a shit Australian?
Well, this is, I didn't want to say it first because
Otherwise
that
known
is
as a-
sometimes the assumption.
Yeah.
And it's a dangerous assumption because I don't think that's very fair to people in New Zealand.
They're not in. There's not there. It's not real. It's fictional. The fictional people of New Zealand.
Still not fair to
Are
people
you telling
who
me
think
the
they're
fictional
there.
people of New Zealand have rights?
If they think they're there, when
What do you mean they
actually
don't?
more often than not they're in the Shire or Hobbiton. That's where they filmed the documentary Lord of the Rings.
What? That was a documentary.
Yeah, it was a really expensive documentary. You
Fuck
saw
it.
it? It was really
I've
good.
seen it. I love it.
Yeah, the music they had for it is amazing.
And it's just in the air, is it?
Yeah,
Just around. That music just plays.
that music just plays as you go through some of the mountainous regions. It's really good.
Ah.
Really good. You should watch it if you haven't seen it. I'm pretty sure everyone's
Charles,
seen
have you
it by
seen
now.
the documentary The Lord of the
It
Rings?
took them 10 years to make it. It's long.
Yes, it's unbelievable.
It is amazing.
Better than Blue Planet.
I
Like, everyone
think it
raves
is.
about Blue Planet and
Yeah.
Like they
Planet
managed to
Earth,
get
it's
so
not.
close to their subjects at times as well. It's unbelievable they didn't get the camera crew involved.
I know, yeah.
Of like Frodo and Bilbo, they didn't even know that whole crew was there,
And
Some
the
of the
amount
stuff-
of patience it must have taken waiting for Sam to fuck Frodo in the arse.
and they didn't even include
didn't
it in the
show
final
it.
And they
documentary.
didn't even
show
include it. Left
But
on
I
the
th-
cutting room floor.
But to
Is
be
it
honest,
the clues in the title of the whole.
no,
Lord of the Rings.
Tasteful. That's the thing.
I guess it was
So you
the
like it
Lord.
to
classy.
allude to it.
Definitely, yeah.
The mystery's
I
nice.
get off on that. Do you not get off on the
mystery.
kind of the mystery of it all?
I
you've got a
just
creative
like
mind.
hard facts.
I feel like when you see it all, though, it's gone completely. Like when I saw all the orcs, when they were being created, they were creating the Urukai, and they were coming out of those. I didn't want to see that. I kind of wanted to just. I know it happened.
Yeah.
I just don't want to see it because it kind of put me off. But I got off.
You don't want to see how the sausage is made?
No.
Right.
No.
I just got a quick one from Dom here.
Oh, hey, Dom.
He says, hello,
Dom.
Hat Daddies.
Hey, Dom.
My healthy interest in genital yoga has led me to repeatedly snap my banjo string. I've had 2 big
Happens.
snaps and regular small tears and what has been a prolific few months for me. I was just wondering if you had any advice for how to potentially achieve this more often, perhaps even with an audible pop. Cheers, Dom.
Wow. I mean, this is a genuine issue, and as sarcastic as I sound, it is a genuine issue for some people. I actually know somebody who went
Someone-
through such
yeah.
a similar situation.
What, to snap their banjo string? But this guy
yeah.
wants to snap his banjo
I know he
string.
wants to. So in that case, if anything, once you snap, you
Can't go back.
Can't go back.
So make sure you really want it.
So it's like is it a one-time thing, or you can let it heal and then snap it again? But then you're just kind of like risking infection.
Does that lengthen it, do you think?
That's the thing holding you back, holding your dick back for its full potential.
That's a good point because actually my brother used to bite his tongue, and not in a way that he thought it was funny to just bite his tongue. He would slip in the bath and bite it to the point where it almost fell off. Now
What, frequently?
he did this 3 times, and it extended the length of his tongue maybe by 2 centimeters because the glue they had to use.
Seriously?
This is a genuine story. So if this happens to you, just fucking put a bath mat in, for Christ's sake. It took my mum way too long to figure that one out.
But who has that much of a problem biting their own tongue off?
Well, he slipped and just
3 times!
And it's just, 3 times.
What the fuck is he
doing with his tongue?
And they use hot glue to like stick it back together.
They didn't use hot glue.
Yeah.
No.
It's not just a regular hot glue.
Yeah,
gun.
right. Okay.
It dissolves.
Right.
But it seals it. And then it happened again. And then now his tongue's like really fucking like long but like thin. Points.
Is any of that true?
Yes, that is true. That is
fucking
However,
mental.
if you applied the same thing to your banjo string, maybe that'll happen. It won't look longer. It'll just literally give you scar tissue all the way up and down your dick. And I don't think that's something you want. But if you want the pop, you've got to do it. You've got to just really go through with it.
How have you never told us that tongue story?
I don't know. I only just remembered it now because it literally extended the length of his tongue. Because
does it mean he's really good at cunnilingus now?
I have no idea. Maybe
you should ask him.
I'll ask him to tell me that information.
Has he got that extra reach?
Good at he might be.
Fucking hell.
So,
that's fucking weird.
Wow.
Hello, Hat Daddies. Chickenfucker 9000 here. I'm sending this message in regards to my chronic masturbation issues. I just can't stop tossing my salad. And to make matters worse,
that's not what that
I only get aroused watching your videos. Whenever I tell women about it, they slap me in the face and proceed to run/walk away. Please help me, Hat Daddies.
Okay, so your first issue is you're calling it tossing your salad.
Yeah, and can we go for an Urban Dictionary for tossing salad again?
So Urban Dictionary defines tossing salad as licking or eating in and around the ass.
Okay, it's descriptive, but that's what it is.
So, baby, that ass is so fine, I'm going to toss your salad.
Now, if that's what you're actually doing, congratulations. You have no kind of rib bones, whatever. How are you doing that?
Do you go over like
Let's
this
know.
way,
I mean, I don't think
way?
I want to do that on myself, but certainly curious as to how you do it.
Maybe send a video in next time.
And also maybe just reduce the video watching. I mean, I'm not really one to encourage that normally, but if it's really sending you off on a furious chimp-like masturbate-a-thon,
you're desensitizing yourself.
Curb it down. Yeah, definitely.
You've got to the point where we are so attractive, and the only thing that gets you off that everything else is grey and irrelevant.
Definitely. There's only so many times I can watch Vector.
You need to go cold turkey on us for a little while. Yeah. Which is already failed because you're watching this video.
And exactly. Well, I mean, after this one, nip it in the bud for a couple of weeks.
No, we don't mean toss your salad.
Stop it.
We don't mean
stop.
Masturbate when we say toss your salad either.
Yes, no, they're different things.
They are completely different.
We've already been through that.
Like,
but good luck with abstaining.
Let's bring the tone back a little bit away from sexual highs and lows. That's nice. Tanisha. Hi, Hat Daddies. As someone who dislikes chocolate, I have a very hard time explaining to people why I don't want chocolate when it's offered to me. What are some ridiculous reasons that I can give to people other than I hate chocolate?
I'm part dog and it'll poison me.
That is
in fact, that is true. Dogs shouldn't have chocolate.
They can have white chocolate.
They can have white chocolate? It's worth looking up before you start.
Old Al Smith, he never owned a dog in his life.
Is that true though?
Yep.
Either way, you could say you're part dog. I don't know if that's going to have the same result as you want, because it might, if anything, raise more eyebrows than the chocolate thing.
Another one is you are a descendant of the Cadbury family, and you were actually raised in a chocolate home, and unfortunately, in the heat of summer, 1993. It did melt around you, causing you to almost suffocate and die. Hence, you have a constant phobia of chocolate.
Yeah.
Therefore, please get it away from me.
Or, say you spent some time working in a Thornton's or whatever chocolate establishment is near you over summer, and you are sick to death of that. Because, I'll be honest, if I worked at like McDonald's or something, I think I'd be sick to death of Big Macs.
Oh, Alex Smith, what do you feel about that?
A couple of weeks. Although, I mean, do you agree?
What?
Were you sick to death of McDonald's by the time your shift was done, or maybe your experience there was done? Because I remember my brother, my older brother, he worked at McDonald's once, and he just could not stand McDonald's.
It makes you addicted to it.
Afterwards.
Like, definitely addicted to it. Like, it's absolutely. Now, when I was at McDonald's, I would still look forward to eating it every day, and like, I would crave it, like, for sure. Like, because I think it's just like with any rich food, like when I say rich, I mean things that are high in salts, sugars, fats, carbs, you know, like things that have high of anything.
Wealthy.
It's very easy to develop an addiction for it because you just like want it. You're like,
and the ease and cost, of course. Now, this original question wasn't anything about McDonald's, but I feel like it should be a PSA and warning. Maybe cut back on the McDonald's.
Yeah, and chalk.
And then people stop making fun of you for not liking chocolate. You strange person.
I mean, chocolate.
I love chocolate.
I like chocolate.
I fucking love chocolate. I want more chocolate. I want chocolate now.
Right.
Chocolate. Chocolate.
I think if I had to choose savoury or sweet, though, I'd choose
Chalk every time.
savoury. It's kind of a stupid
It's
question.
a dumb question because obviously I think everyone wants both of
Yeah.
those things. And I like to follow up some savoury with something
Happy
nice
with my
and sweet.
chalk.
But yeah,
Chalk,
chocolate is
He's been eating
is
chalk.
great.
He's been eating chalk. I don't recommend that either.
And
But
when
yeah.
when you say you don't like chocolate, do you not like all chocolates? Because I feel like chocolate are there's a scale.
Where are they
right?
from? Because I feel like if it's America, the chocolate there, or Hershey's chocolate specifically, pure trash. Pure trash. Don't eat that.
It tastes like sick.
You don't want to put that in your mouth. I won't put that in my body
Makes
ever
you
again.
want to gag, doesn't
It's
it?
disgusting.
very bitter.
It's
It's a really
awful.
weird flavour.
Tanisha, come on over to the UK if you're not in the UK.
We'll give you some
and
chocolate, some
we'll
good
give you
stuff.
real
Yeah,
good
I mean,
stuff.
we have
Oh.
good chocolate, but also Europe has good chocolate, like
Definitely.
loads of different
Belgium
kinds.
chocolate. Yes. So I think that's all we have time for today. Thanks for watching Hat Daddies. We were the Hat Daddies, of course.
We are.
We are. Still Hat Daddies. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more of this. Give the video a like to show us you liked it so we'll do more. And there's a new feature, isn't there, Trot? It's a little join button. Weird name for it. It's a membership button to our channel. What can you do there, Trot?
Give us money by clicking the join button! Thank you!
Really harsh. for me,
Wow,
man.
it's almost like a Twitch subscription.
Smash sub too!
Yeah, it's like a tweet. It means that you can support us, like especially with videos like this and like the other bullshit stuff in the web ones. They don't usually get monetized anymore because YouTube are probably worse than Hitler at this point.
Yeah.
So if you can support us, they still get a bit of the money from the join subscription thing, but we get most
We
of
get
it.
most of it.
That'd be sweet. But
and
don't feel you have to. You can still watch our
Definitely not.
videos.
Give us all your money!
Oh, God, it's very abrasive, very abrasive. But yes, the last one did get flagged up, unfortunately. So there you go. That's
We don't
life.
want to stop.
Such is the YouTube.
We don't want
Anyway.
to stop.
YouTube's vision is just people with ukulele music in the background doing bullshit stuff they can stick on Apple adverts.
Yes.
That's YouTube's
That's
idea
YouTube's
of what
vision.
YouTube
it's broad
is.
and it's right there in that sentence.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching. Join us again next time. There'll be Hat Daddies next week. So see you then.
Bye.
Bye.